Imagine for a moment that you stand at the edge of something new, something uncertain. The fear is there, but what if, instead of turning away from it, you could move towards it? See, fear, it's simply a signal that you're stepping into something important, something that can shape you, transform you. And what if I told you without fear, there'd be no bravery? Without the challenge, the discomfort, there'd be no growth, no progress. It's almost as if fear is the key, and by facing it, you unlock a new version of yourself, stronger, more capable, more daring. And every time you choose to step through that doorway, you grow just a little bit more. Now I want you to think for a moment about the most powerful people that you know. What do they have in common? What if instead of avoiding fear, they actually seek it? What if the very thing that they're afraid of, they learn to embrace? What would happen to them then? Because there's a belief deep down, and it says, if I don't face this fear, I'll stay small, I'll stay the same, and that's not what I want. You can think of it as a challenge, an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong you truly are. In fact, each time you face something that scares you, you expand. You stretch yourself beyond what you thought was possible. And you might notice, the more you run towards fear, the less power it holds over you. It's almost like fear becomes a tool in your hands, a tool you can wield, a tool that no longer controls you, and instead you use it to propel you forward. You start to realize something, don't you? That fear, when faced, becomes your ally. And just like that, you begin to notice opportunities where others see obstacles. Your mind, which once shielded away fear, now welcomes it. Understand, it's the doorway to something greater, something stronger, something that's beyond your imagination. And isn't it fascinating how, the more you step into that space, the more you expand your boundaries. Fear, it used to feel like a wall, a barrier, but now it feels like a signpost pointing you towards your next step, your next level, your next breakthrough. And you begin to understand, every time you embrace the fear, you choose growth. You choose to become the person who lives with strength, with courage. And in that quiet moment when doubt creeps in, you remind yourself, it's not about avoiding fear, it's about going through it with purpose, knowing on the other side lies the next part of your journey, your evolution. So, what's it like to run towards fear, to welcome it, to step into it with power, with purpose? Because you may notice a shift within you, a shift in how you see the world, a shift in how you see yourself, as fear becomes your ally, and growth becomes inevitable. And in this space, everything becomes possible. Because once you understand this, truly understand this, you realize fear, it isn't the enemy, it's the guide. And as you take more risks, step into the unknown, you start to realize something incredible. You're becoming the person you've always wanted to be, stronger, braver, more capable. And now you may notice, every time you face fear, you become even more fearless. Each step forward it's easier, more natural, because now you know, fear is not here to stop you, it's here to help you grow. So you run towards it, knowing you'll always be stronger for it.